Check 1, 2. I think we're live. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Hope everybody's got her shut down. Hope your day is comfortably over. Hope you're in good shape for tomorrow as well. I know all these things are important to truckers. You know, you don't want to be too far from where you need to be. It's not always a good thing. Sorry, I'm checking a few things here. Want to like my own video? Be sure you hit that like button for me. I much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's get on with it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see who all we got in here tonight. DIY Shimmy's in the house. My money's on Super Aggo. Oh my God. Or if that's who you want to invest in, I can't hate on that. Everybody's got their own investment strategies. Jerome Jones in the house. Let's go. Thanks for stopping by. Channel member David Edwards. I hope you all are watching news. Another bank has been deemed a failure. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I like that Jim Cramer guy was telling everybody to buy that one out there at Silicon Valley. Ooh, about a month ago, he was telling people to buy that. Yeah, let's see here. Good evening, by the way. Thank you. Sterling Trucking Delivery says, word to your AI. Ooh, come on with it. Come on with it. I will chat GPT this mother. I will. I swear to God, I will. This Trucking Life's in the house. Channel member, thank you very much. Oh, I got a good one for you tonight. Got one. Come on with it, MC. Got that notification. Trucking with Mick in the house. Has a channel, by the way, if you guys don't know. Go check it out. Chief Rate Haulers in the house. Which bank, David? Yeah, hopefully it wasn't Capital One. Come on. Let's see. Bank failures. Did everybody go check out the video I made today about regulators race to contain Silicon Bank fallout and close Signature Bank? Is that what we're talking about? Signature Bank? So yeah, if you got money in Signature Bank, or might want to be thinking about it. Might want to be thinking about it. Might want to put a run on a bank. Anybody see bank runs coming next? I mean, what does 2023 really need? A bank run? A war? I mean, what are we going to do in 2023 that can top what we've done in the last few years? Come on. This Trigger Life says, replay crew, 2 a.m. comes early. Ouch, 2 a.m., my bro. Yeah, I can't do a too long of one here. We're just trying to get in here and shake it up a little bit. I thought I'd go up against Chat GPT and see what I could do here. David Edwards, cheap New York Signature, much smaller bank than SVB, but still concerning. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I say we all go put the runs on the banks in the morning. Anybody else up for some hysteria? Hysteria, anyone? Anybody? I'm all about the hysteria. If anybody wants to join me in the morning, I'm gonna go put a damn run on the bank. Just saying, I'll do it. I'll do it. Double dog dare me. We'll go put a run on the bank. So I got a new product coming in my merch tent. If anybody's interested, I made this. I'm gonna start making this. It's called Butt Hurt Cream from Cash's King. If something I say rubs your ass a little raw, be sure to go to the merch tent, buy you some Butt Hurt Cream. For all your cash made me cry needs. It will not dry your tears, but it will keep your butt from chafing. Just saying. Just saying. I like to hit them hard. It's Shannon Thomas Trucking in the house. Hello, Shannon. Great live today, CDN and DIY. Yeah, I caught a little bit of it. I was on the phone through the majority of that, so we will be catching that in the morning replay style. David Edwards agreed. Yeah, I don't see how it couldn't be good. Shannon Thomas Trucking. Wow, awesome. Just finished it. Okay. Yeah, I got to get caught up on that one. Reefer 77's in the house. Sterling says, checking in from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hope all you kids are doing well. How's things going in Florida, Sterling? I hope rest and relaxation is taking priority. Sometimes you just got to enjoy life a little bit. Um, this winter has been a beast. I'm just going to tell you right now. Like, I had a guy ask me the other day. He said, winter hasn't failed us yet, or summer has. What did he say? And let me start over. He said, spring hasn't failed us yet, but I'm starting to wonder if this might be the year. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I was driving in the snow today. I got up, and the truck had snow on it. Then I drove in the snow today. And I'm just like, my God, when is this winter going to end? Minnesota's like 20 inches ahead on snowfall for this winter, which is normally like 54 inches for the year at this time of year. They're at 74 inches this year already. It's madness. Madness. Shannon says, tomorrow I roll. Okay. A Mega, whose initials are JB, is a wicked beast on this side of the load board. Just saying. Okay. JB. I seen an Asian My video where like 20,000 drivers were going to boycott TQL. Go ahead, boycott them. I mean, please do. Please do. I've got a TQL load booked right now on the books. I will pick it up. And I'm not gonna boycott. I'm not gonna boycott. Sterling with a 690. I'll take 17 pounds of butt cream. Prefer salve though. Well, I wanted it to come in a tube like this so you could slide it down between your butt crack as you apply it. You could just reach back there and go, and get you a big healthy dose of Cash's King butt hurt cream. If you're just feeling raw back there, just get you a handful of it. Just go to town back there. Because it seems that I say things that hurt people's feelings, and sorry, not sorry. Um, I don't try to hurt people's feelings. That's what I would do. But a lot of it is the haters will get hung up on. Where it was like, show me repair a part on a truck one day, and yeah, glitching. How's the internet? I'm glitching over here. But yeah, the haters gonna hate. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's what I'm saying. Haters gonna hate. I don't let them get to me. I make them butt cream. I sell butt cream. Let's see. Shallow. Shallow. Let me see if I can do something here. Turn that hotspot off. If that helps any. Yeah, buddy. Come on with it. Let's see. Reefer 77. Internet problems. Internet problems and woes. There's professor, but it ain't working a second. I think I don't know. I got good internet here, so I'm wondering, is it possible? Come on. It's a good question. It's a good question. Let me check some stuff. Bam, get rid of that. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. We back. Maybe, hopefully, we back. What up, truckers, professor?
I was just hanging in there. I thought this was the part we come to, the place we come to just do Taylor Swift quotes all night. Is that what we're doing here?
Yes, yes. Haters gonna hate. Uh, this sick beat. What else I got? Um, you know
It's the
what?
only
I
thing I
gotta.
know.
Can I be honest with you? When you completely shave, you and Fate Trucking, like, I mean, damn, am I the only one here saying? I mean, twins maybe?
Well,
Twins? Question
we've
mark.
we've synced up.
Hmm. You guys on the same beard schedule now?
Hmm.
Um, so, quick question: did you take your money out of the bank today?
Mm. I put more money in the was Silver something bank, SVP. I went all in.
Yeah, I did what Jim Cramer advised about a month ago. I bought some Silicon Valley Bank stock.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
No kidding. About a month ago, he was on there telling everybody, "Bye, bye, bye, baby."
Was he really? Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh man, he is the epitome of, and it's gone.
Oh, that looks almost as bad as it does for Kevin O'Leary with his little
Yeah,
issue there.
yeah, yeah. Them boys, you got to get off TV. You know, it's hard. It's hard. I just asked Chat GPT what I should invest in. Shiny Setup says, "Well, Chap GPT could not have come up with. Come on with it. So where's that? Oh, uh, so you don't know, but this live has been scripted by Chat GPT, and we're just reading off a script right now. That's why I'm throwing in
Yes.
all the Taylor Swift quotes. I typed in things truckers want to talk about. Taylor Swift lyrics popped up number one.
Brought to you by Ann Bazal. Make them pearly whites feel all better.
Oh yeah, you bought that good stuff. You bought that good stuff. Tonight's show is brought to you by Butthurt Cream from Cash's King. If something I say makes you a little raw in the backside, put some butthurt cream on. If
Ooh.
something I say confuses you, squirt it in your ear.
Hmm.
And if you feel misled, don't eat it. I'm just saying.
Yes. Also brought to you by InSync Stock Brokerage. Our motto is
Uh,
buy, 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 buy. It ain't no lie. Buy, buy, buy. Help me
I'd
out
like
here.
to
I'm dying.
apologize. I'd like to apologize for the comments made by one DIY semi tonight. He did a 3-hour live earlier. His brain's got to be mush right now. He's got him a can of applesauce in his brain right now,
Hmm.
and yeah, 3-hour live show, dog.
Yeah, and
Holy crap!
I barely talked at all. That's the beauty of it.
Mm,
My voice is pristine and golden for your live.
that's the best thing about brokers, right?
Strategy. Strategy.
They just talk and talk and talk. Um, uh, 20,000 truck drivers are going to boycott TQL. Did you see this?
I thought that already happened. Didn't we already try that?
Oh, did it? I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know.
behind on things.
What are we gonna do if 21,000 show up to boycott them?
Mm, um, hopefully they will, so I can go haul that freight, as they say.
Hmm.
I like to haul that freight. Shannon Thomas says these waiting rooms of the Star are brutal. It's like waiting at the concert for the opening band to finish and get off stage. Ooh, not a fan of the opening band. Okay, I got you. I got you. Killian's is in the house. David Edwards, channel member, thank you. Reefer 77. Cents per mile, can AI predict when the market will boom?
Ooh,
Let me
let
go
me
ask
ask.
Chat
I got it
GPT right
open.
now.
I got it
Okay.
open here. I just got to log in. Hold on. Uh, okay. What do I want to say? When will the freight market boom?
Um, yeah, sure.
As an AI language model, I cannot predict future events or market trends with certainty. Wow, it's writing like a 2-page thing about it.
Wow.
Um,
Nice.
or 1 page. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't know. It says keep
Can
an
you
eye
get
on current trends and stay informed about economic conditions. Monitor
can,
market indicators to gain a better understanding of the freight market's potential future direction.
can you do me a favor? See what it's going to do on President's Day.
Of 2021?
Oh, I'm just being a smart aleck. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, drum roll.
Ooh,
DIY, let's go. Come on.
Christmas?
Come on with it. Exactly. Don's in the house with a hello. I come in peace says, so you've traded the Avalon.
Avalone.
Yeah, Avalone. I did. I did trade my 2007 Avalon in for a 2008 Avalon.
You're
That's
moving
how
on up
we.
with George and Wheezy, aren't you?
That's how we roll. I went from what, an 18-year-old car to a 17-year-old car. Balling. I got it like that. Jealous much?
Can you get a new car for less than 100 G's these days? A used one?
Man, no. No, I was looking at a 15-year-old Toyota Venza for $16,000. I mean, it's basically a small minivan for 16. I'm like, no. No. Big Dog Truckers in the house with a big dog. Mike Nine Toes, whoop whoop. Headed to Tip City tonight.
Somebody going to Myers.
Ooh,
Maybe.
Tip. Oh, I thought he was talking about the strip club.
Oh.
Never mind. Sorry.
No, that's
Got my
called Just the
mind.
Tip City.
And for Sam Man says, always do the opposite of what Jimmy Kramer says. Yeah, they got an ETF out now that's inverse Jim Kramer, which I find hilarious. Liquid Holler checking in from Jersey. Oh, Mild Bill Anderson. Happy March. Been trying to get a hold of you, Mild Bill. Your phone's not working. I don't know if you can email me or something. Reefer is hanging out in Buckhorn, PA. Is it snowing over there? We're getting some snow over here right now. Damn it. CJ Hudson said, "What's going on, everybody? Lesson learned. Always be like Interstate 40 going towards Asheville. Always work on yourself." Yes. Nice. I love a good I-40 joke. Come on. Hot Seat says CDM was great on DIY's live.
Hot Seat, what are you doing? Putting your kitty up there for everybody to see.
Yeah. Careful putting your.
Who's got their hands on your kitty there? Yeah.
That hand does not look real, by the way. That hand looks like it's been severed. That hand looks like it's been severed. Careful putting your felonies on YouTube. CDN did great DIY. You?
Not so much.
It's not by you.
I did great by keeping quiet.
She could have easily thrown you a comment. Not so much.
As well, she should not have.
I mean, it was right there. It was a few keystrokes away. No, I'm sorry. I keep. Amber Stan Man says, "Got to stimulate the economy." Yeah. Well, Anuda World War brought to you by Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. 2023, we ain't getting wild enough in 2023. We need a bank run. We need some war. Like 2023 is just lame so far. Like this, we need to get this thing popping. I mean, they're closing down all the. What's that?
Leave me out of it.
I mean, all the Burger Kings are filing for bankruptcy. I mean, what's going on in this world? Rat lay it down says LOL. With both feet in the house, hot seat, house things. Hey, I think anyone that requires the butthurt cream already have cream of their own. Yeah, cream of mushroom. Come on.
Cream of wheat.
Yeah, I'm talking about that cream of mushroom head soup. Come on.
Oh, wow. Didn't know it was that kind of
Woo!
show.
Hey, 2023 is fixing to be popping. I have to start it my damn self. Oh, wait. And for Sam, man, by the way, anybody can use anything I come up with. You're more than welcome to take that, run with it. Uh, annoy your significant others with anything I have said here today. Ever Sam, man, since we just got to water the crops with uh, uh,
Rondo.
Brondo, that's how that's spelled. I never thought about it. It's got electrolytes. The
Hmm.
thirst multiplier, multilator, and
Mutilator.
everything will be mutilator. God,
Yeah.
I'm illiterate. You should have let me go with that. The multilator. You should have
I
just
get
let me.
got a lot of
Oh,
sympathy.
no. You should have let me die on that one. Like,
I don't want to have to do a
uh,
make a wish for you.
oh, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, if that would have been you, I would have been pulling that back 5 times before now already. Paul E says, talk about not driving too far. People are advocating a guy who just pulled over for blue underglow, cited for driving an extra 3 miles after they lit him up. Find a safe spot, Kansas at night. Okay. Yeah. Um, I'm surprised they're pulling people over for non-correctly colored lights. I see it like every day. You know, today I was watching trucks go by because I was like slow rolling to get better fuel economy. And man, the truck's missing mud flaps. I would say 1 in 5 trucks today that went by missing mud flaps. Um, I had a guy go by, not missing a lot of light out, but missing the whole light, just wires hanging off the trailer. Um, it's getting good out here. Hot seat says good with both feet. Kind of you to ask. Ooh, madness. This is Sparta. Yes, exactly. Kelly knows what I'm talking about. Robot, Mike Nine Toes is taking the robot. I would too if I were you. Smart money's on robot, you know. Robot's given 3 points. I'd take the robots on the sport book. Um, it's really good. Um, better than Cash's audio. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Um, Lance says very spotty internet. Okay, yeah, I had to cut a few things off. It seems to be doing a little better after I cut a few things off. Hate us because they ain't us. Yes, they hate us because they ain't us. Oh, ain't
Mm,
us. Oh, okay.
yeah,
He says ain't. I thought it was
that's a
anus.
totally different show.
Yeah.
That's an OnlyFans show.
Yeah. Joe's in the house. Howdy. What up, Joe? Lance in the house. Bluetooth, maybe? I don't know. I hope the audio's a little better now. I was having some internet issues earlier. I had too much going on, which my computer's kind of being a bag. It wanted to do an update right as I went live. So Clinton Carr says, let's be real here, Cash. Chat GPT is smarter, faster, and with silicon, it next update will win. Oh, Chat GPT's already got the win. Um, Butthurt cream, special ingredients, Carolina Reaper oil. Oh, come on, Kelly, don't tell them about it. Uh,
That's let it be a surprise.
yeah, I was gonna watch them tear up. Oh, man. Yeah, Lance Calhoun's in the house. Nope, it's video. Okay. Kelly Lance is morning professor. Yeah, DIYs come in. Everybody check out DIY. He's been doing it. Been doing more YouTube here lately. Gotta get in on those live shows he's been doing. Paul E says chat GPT-1 Cash is King 0. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Clinton, how long till Cash finally ponies up for Starlink RV service? Oh, never. Never. I would never support Elon Musk. Dirty Mike says, come on. Come on. With both feet, his brain is still frozen. Yeah, my brain stays frozen. Greetings from Orlando, Tito's and Soda. Bull of the Woods, what up? Hot Seat says DIY is the best lip in sync artist on the tubes.
Better than Rihanna. I can lip sync better than Rihanna.
Oh, you done started something right there. How dare you speak about Rihanna that way? She is a national treasure, and I have much respect for her because it is National Women's Day the other day, so I have respect for her. And you know, like I told
That's
my
over
buddy
now.
today. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I told my buddy I was all about women's suffrage till I found out what it was, and I was I'm just kidding.
You were in favor of it until you found out what it was?
Yeah. I said, women's suffrage, that sounds pretty good. Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Oh, just kidding. Let's test your in-sync knowledge. Other than bye, give me another one. An in-sync banger.
Yeah, I got nothing.
He's a man, all right. Yep. That was a test.
No,
You passed.
good deal.
Anything other than I don't know what you're talking about is unacceptable. Chief Freight Hauler says freight is booming now. Oh, okay. Are you hauling warheads? What are you hauling? That freight's booming. DIY was the total on the Make a Wish fundraiser. A lot.
Last I checked, it was like $6,300.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
part of that was just a little under 2,800. So you guys really ponied up. Appreciate that.
Nice.
I was going to give it a couple more days. A couple of people said they were going to send something in, and
Okay.
if they do, we'll add it on there. But yeah, thank you so much.
Nice.
As a group, we were way down from last year, but you know, not everybody has the kind of money they had last year. But man, you
Yeah.
guys went over the top with it. So
Yeah. Times are tough right now. That's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I just did a weekly recap video earlier today, and I was like, oof. Yeah, I was looking at a weekly recap from this time like 2 years ago, and it was literally like double, double.
Yeah.
So yeah. Clinton says new Bing chatbot is a generation newer than Chat GPT. Yeah, I've been playing with that a little bit. To me, it's I don't know. Chat GPT seems more like a person typing it to me, but who knows? Who knows? Um, so when you jumped in the water DIY, let's go back to yesterday live show.
Okay.
If anybody did not watch DIY jump in the water, I noticed you didn't go back for a second jump.
Yeah, I was waiting. We were watching. Last year. So hey, here's $50 if you do it again. So I went and done it again. Not so much this year. So
Okay.
you know, this monkey don't dance for free. I'll tell you that.
Okay. It's good.
Let's be
Good to
honest.
know.
Let's be honest. I do.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just wondering. I was like, I was like, was he not going to go again? Like, I mean, he's clearly like you could see the steam coming off. It was clearly cold, but I was like,
The water was much colder this year. I can say that. Everybody, everybody said that. I don't know if you saw. She was standing back with the camera. You couldn't see the faces of the first few people that jumped in, but they're like, "Oh shit." The outside air temperature was warmer. It was about 20 degrees, but it was the water was considerably colder.
huh? Okay.
I always get big ideas of what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up there. Oh, I'm going to cannonball. I'm a belly flop, whatever. But I'm afraid of heights. So when I get up there and look down, from my perspective, I'm 6'2" or whatever. From my eyeballs to the bottom of the pool is like 10 feet. I'm like, yeah, I ain't really about jumping like that. So I
Yeah,
just kind of ease over the edge.
yeah. That pool does not look deep enough to be doing swan dives.
A few
Uh,
people did, but they're little folk.
you're right. Yeah. No, I'm talking grown ass man. Like,
Yeah, no.
better be careful about your vertebrae if you're going into that pool in a risky manner. Put on
Yeah.
your Hans device before you go head first. Um, just saying. Just saying. But yeah, it was a good event. I enjoyed it. Um, Clint Carr says the new Bing chat. Okay, I just read that one. Sterling says Mr. Cash, I spilled lot lizard sweat on my butt hurt cream. What happens now? Uh,
Mm.
well, you have
Have you
come up
called
with
a
a recipe
hazmat
to
team
get
yet?
gremlins. Yeah, yeah, you have just created a gremlin, and they will start spawning.
Yes.
And depending on how much lot lizard sweat was there, you could get upwards of 12 gremlins out of that. Um, that lot lizard sweat is highly fertile. Keep it away from anything that could possibly support life.
Don't use it after midnight.
Yeah, yes. With both feet says call the bomb squad. Yes, yes. Someone's going to have to take that to a landfill and explode it. That's what's going to have to happen.
Call the boys up in Ohio. They'll blow that
Yeah.
up. Up in
Swag like Ohio.
Palestine, Ohio.
Mm. Yeah, boy. Did you hear that that unlucky bastard was for Norfolk Southern CEO was given testimony to Congress, and they had a train derailment while he was giving testimony to Congress yesterday or the day before?
Oh, yeah, that's not a good look for Norfolk
Oh,
Southern.
he chewed some ass when he got out of there. Like, oh man, and I reached out to him because and I recommend, hey, have you tried butt hurt cream? It's good stuff, butt hurt cream
I
for
believe he is not.
when you're giving a testimony to Congress and your train derails. Just pick you up some butt hurt cream. Um,
I believe
since
when I got out
Mouse,
of there, I would take 2-week vacation and then quit.
yeah, burn through all my personal days and prepare for life after working for Norfolk Southern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. I think you're onto something there. Since Miles is glad to see a DIY isn't wrapped in a blanket after that dip in the water must have went much better this year. Yeah, I noticed you kind of got gone after you got out of the water. You kind of came over, said your piece, and hopefully you went somewhere warm and got dry.
Different strategy this year. Somebody did it last year, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing that. Jump right in the car, go home, take a warm shower, put dry clothes on, come back. Mm,
That's smart. That's
that's the way to
smart.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year's strategy of standing out in the negative weather and then jumping in the water a second time. Did anybody try that this year?
Negative, because they all knew it.
Good.
I put a flyer up. I said, guaranteed pneumonia. Stand out in the -7-degree weather, soaking wet.
Yeah.
Go ahead and jump in again, and then stand out there again like an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good way to lose some body heat,
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, hey, follow your bliss. But yeah, DIY sounds much better this year. He Barry's in the house eating scallywags with both feet. Says, what's the best value for a diagnostic tool?
$5.
Mm. Yeah, you got about $3.50. Um, I bought one. It's Nexus or something like that from Amazon. Do not buy that one. I would have returned that if I would have used it before the 90-day return period, but now I'm stuck with it. Yeah. So, what's that one your guys got DIY? What's that diagnostic tool?
OTR.
OTR Performance. That's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Um, they seem to like it, right?
Yeah, ain't the best. I'm sure it's not the best out there, but good enough. Any of them that work are going to be better than nothing. So it's a matter of how much do you want to spend, and
Yep.
that's the only one I got experience with. So
Yeah.
can't really say about the others.
The one I bought, I think it's called Nexus. It's kind of a cheaper end one on Amazon, eBay, but it doesn't really work on the emission codes. It does a lot of things for the truck and like the other systems, but the emission systems, it's kind of like, And it said specifically in the ad works on emission systems, but apparently just not on mine. So I would have sent it back because that's why I bought it, but whatever. Tony says Cowboys should bring back Tony Romo. Um, Yeah, I mean they won. How many Super Bowls did they win with Tony Romo?
I think they only ever won one playoff game, didn't they?
I don't remember. I thought so. They didn't do very good with him.
No. And I'm not knocking him. I
Um.
thought he was a pretty decent quarterback.
Oh, okay. Um. I mean, he looks like he's performed pretty good in those Sketcher commercials I see. Um.
That is part of the combine.
How well you can walk around in
Mm-hmm.
Skechers? Yeah, that's what I heard. Barry says DIY isn't Smurf blue. That's positive. Yeah, exactly. Since Miles says you start a show ragging on Chat GPT. Wait. I never ragged on them. They're my all powerful overlord. I love them as much as a person can love a sophisticated computer AI program.
That's right.
Wink, wink. uh, they are going to be stuff like that's going to be the internet in the future, man, and we're going to have to answer to it. Yeah, and immediately your internet acts up. Yeah, I think not. Since per mile, I can't say I agree with you, but not a coincidence.
There's going to be a time in the not too distant future where all of these things that are made up by ChatGPT and these AI programs writing articles and stories, you're not going to be able to make heads or tails out of what the truth is.
Right.
The the
I
the
mean,
the, the, the realities that they can create,
yeah.
they can make a robot looks better than me and you. You're an AI
Well,
person.
they they were talking about people were writing like freaking PhD
Yeah.
level you know exams and essays and stuff like that with it, and the teacher couldn't tell the difference because it actually can learn like your
They can put some
way.
grammatical errors in there.
Yeah, and it can also like you can teach it like the way you word things and the way you would say it, and then it can write it like in your like style of writing.
Hmm.
Um, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I was watching Joe Rogan the other day. I didn't realize it, but they were doing some playing around with Chat GPT on his podcast, and they were kind of pointing out how woke it was. Like, because I watched the thing with that Lex Friedman, um, and he was talking about Chat GPT and kind of how they program that. And basically, what they do is they take a large group of people and they like ask them a question, and then the most people that think it's like the best answer, they kind of train the AI the same way to think, like the large group. And I mean, you think about where they're probably testing this, and you think about the people they're using, uh, you know, to program this and
Hmm.
test this. It's
Where
probably
where are you getting
leans
your data
more
set from?
right. Exactly. Yeah. Probably leans a little to the woke side. So um, I don't know. It's
Do
going to
not
be
offend.
interesting.
Do not offend the great Chat GPT.
Right. Exactly. It's kind of like YouTube's algorithm. Like it's got a certain it's got a certain way of thinking about things, and if you disagree with it, it don't like you. Um, you know. So Gear Jammers in the house just got down to Jersey City, New Jersey, Tropicana. There we go. Little Tropicana, Jersey City, baby. Um,
Oh, I thought he went there for orange juice. I'm sorry, my fault.
oh no. You wouldn't go there for orange juice. You would go there for violent crimes more. You would go there for.
My mistake.
ChatGPT told me that. Um, but yeah, I always go to that Cisco over there by the Statue of Liberty in Jersey City. My question is, how much is that property worth that Cisco sits on? I mean, it overlooks the Statue of Liberty. Like
Hmm.
that, it just seems to me you'd be better off to sell that property and build a warehouse like on the other side of New Jersey. Like I don't know, craziness. That shows you how much money Cisco's got. Clinton Carr says the chances of my touching myself to DIY's lip singing isn't zero. Just saying.
Hey,
Oh,
don't feel like you're alone on that.
well, Clinton, I'd like to advise you that DIY has memberships that involve a private phone call, and nowhere on there does it say it has to be about trucking. That private phone call can be like about anything you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I mean,
Says you.
yeah, I'll double check it right now, but I'm pretty sure. Cheap freight haulers hauling flowers. Come on, woo woo. That's money right there. What kind of flower holiday we got coming up? Easter, Mother's Day.
We just had a Valentine's Day. Did we have a Sweetest Day yet? Isn't that a thing?
He's probably hauling live flowers for people to plant. Now to think about it, he's on that nursery run.
Oh,
he's probably hauling live flowers. Ralph's
we
in the house.
got a Easter, and in May we got a Mother's Day and a Father's Day, don't we?
Yeah, Father's Day's June, isn't it?
I don't know.
May? I don't know. I know about a week before it comes up. It'll Google will tell me about it. Ralph Trucking in the house. What up, Ralph? Hope everything's well. Chief Freight Hauler says, I was hoping for a cannonball into the pool. Cannonball. Zav's in the house says, everyone and their mom's talking about Chat GPT. How much you guys getting paid to advertise for them? A lot. So
$1
much
million.
money. Yeah, it would blow your mind if you saw that check. Let me tell you right now. And I don't think talking about it doesn't mean you're advertising them.
No, he was talking about Chat GPT. We're talking about Chat GPT. Very different.
Oh, is that what he said? Yeah, Chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of Chat GPT. Global
butt
global
telephone.
Something.
How about that?
Global butt telephone. Nice. Hey, for when it won't fit, get yourself some Cash's King butt hurt cream. Oh, if your butt's hurting, if something I've said or done makes your ass raw, like shitting a cactus, just buy yourself some butt hurt cream. It's very soothing. Butt hurt cream.
Takes the sting
Put
out.
it in your ass. Hey, here you go. Let me hang on a second. I got to run a freshie for him right here. I got a commercial. Let me get rid of all this. I'll turn this into a short. Butt hurt cream. Did something I say hurt your feelings? Make your ass raw? Do me a favor. Buy some butt hurt cream and shove it right up your ass.
Jeez.
Well, oh yeah.
You gonna upload that to Pornhub?
Yeah, 2023 is gonna be crunk. That's all I can say. I'm coming in hot on 2023. Ralph says people do polar plunge all the time. Fill the tub up with ice, etc. No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, that's not for me. And Michael says, would you buy a second truck with these freight rates? No, I wouldn't have bought a second truck with great freight rates because I'm only one man and I can only drive one truck at a time. That's all I need. Now, my guest here, DIY, he takes a very different approach to trucking. He says, it's for sale. I'll take it.
Buy it and park it in your driveway.
Oh, I think he's starting a freaking parts supply house over here or something. I don't know. Like hell, if it'll run and it'll make it to his house, he'll pay cash top dollar. Hell, he'll come pick it up out of state if he's got to.
That's right.
Oh man, DIY. What's the plan on all those trucks? Are you when are you gonna start on that blue one? Would be my question. Is spring gonna be a thing?
I don't know. I just bought 2 more. I got sitting in my driveway. Oh man, I don't know. We'll
So
figure it
you're
out.
up to how many now?
I don't know. Well, I got rid of some, and I'm trading one in on a different one.
Oh,
So
oh, okay.
I have
Okay.
more trucks than I do, twice as many trucks as I do drivers.
Yeah, when you ask a man how many trucks do you have, and he goes, I don't know. That's not a good sign. He number one, he thought about it, and then he was ashamed of it.
uh,
The body language told everything right there.
don't want to answer a lot of questions about it.
Uh, too many.
That's right.
Oh, um, Manuel's in the house. What up, man? Ain't seen you in a while. Thanks for stopping by. Ralph says Joe Rogan needs to get right. Thanks. Farming is going to be over in 60 years, man. Hug too many damn trees. Think Joe Salatin is the way to go. Can't feed America that way. Um,
Uh, Big Joel Salatin fan right here.
yeah,
Man's
me
right.
too. Me
How,
too. That's
oh,
that's
who?
how you farm.
Oh, you do know about him.
Yeah, I know Joe Salatin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like factory farming's got its flaws. Like, I mean,
Are
um,
you a are you a fellow permaculture enthusiast?
I am.
Do you have
I
a
am.
half acre sectioned out with hugelkultur mounds?
No, no. Uh, the government doesn't allow me to own land right now.
Oh,
Well, excuse me. They don't
part
allow
of your
me to
sentence.
rent their land. They don't allow me to rent their land from them because you never own land. Uh,
That's right.
stop paying taxes on it for a year and see who owns it. They'll come take what's theirs. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, um, there's got to be a blend there. You need some factory farming to keep certain people alive, and then you need like locally grown stuff as well. With both feet, does anybody else not know what the heck Chat GPT is? With both feet, let me break it down for you. Chat GPT is an AI program that you can talk to, and it can answer questions for you, and it can come up with things. Uh, you know, uh, Before I text my old lady now, I run it through Chat GPT to see if it's appropriate, and
If
it's
it's
been
not,
it's
you
been
send it.
making things way better in my life. Cents per mile says a certain breakfast company could deep fake Cash's face and create a promotional video with the voice as well. Just saying, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Eggo Waffle, they could do anything they wanted to with that kind of money. Um, okay, he doesn't know what it is. Chad GPT, it's interesting. I don't know. I play around with it occasionally. Um, you
That's
know,
what she said.
there's no nude pictures on there, so it don't hold my attention. But whatever. Cadillac Jack's in the house. Paul E says, fun fact: interstate run in numerical orders. Routes that run east to west all end with a zero. No, they end in even numbers. While the ones that go north and south end in a five. No, they end in odd numbers.
Yes.
Um,
Also,
yeah,
a fun fact: they are no longer in numerical order. They've done screwed that up big time. And
yeah.
yeah, east even is east and west, odd is north and south. Three digit ones are a loop.
Or a spur.
Ones even numbered 3 digit ones are a loop. Odd numbered are a spur. Right?
Yes. Let me run it by Chat GPT. And yep, you're
And yeah,
correct. Oh, that's going to be the future. Trucker with MC says, how are you fellers doing this fine Sunday evening? I'm okay. I'm okay. I got to get up and go deliver in the morning. I got 83 miles I got to run, get unloaded, drive 55 more miles, and then wait till Tuesday morning for a pickup. So tomorrow's going to be a pretty easy day. Probably do a live show tomorrow again, tomorrow afternoon, if anybody's interested in that. I'm going to try to crank out some YouTube tomorrow. Um, been cooking in the truck a lot. Might try to get another diabetic video going. Um, Boy, I fried up some chicken, no breading on it, just fried it in a little bit of butter today. And shout out to Ralph's Trucking. It was Tyson chicken I was frying up there, and he hauls the Tyson chicken. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a big plate of chicken this afternoon. Been trying to get back on the low carb. You know, it seems to work best for me. I feel like my body just does not want those carbs. Like my brain does, but my body seems to not like them so much. So
Hmm.
I don't know. Got to do what I got to do, I guess. But trying to do that. Trying to do that. Let's see. Okay, like Jake says, hauling nothing was sick. Then the company truck has been in the shop since Monday. Ooh, that's almost a week, dog. Me and the dogs living in a hotel life in Ocala. Ocala. Damn, son. Hopefully you're having some fun down there. Hopefully you got the feeling better from being sick. Chief Freight Hauler says live plants, mostly shrubs and azaleas. Azalea bushes. It's a pretty plant.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with some azaleas.
I know how you
Uh,
love azaleas.
that's my thing, man. You know as well as I do. Iggy azaleas. Azaleas. I gotta look that up. Azaleas. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I used to do landscaping, but I didn't pay a lot of attention to stuff. So there we go. There we go. St. Patrick's Day. So whatever. Flowers go with green beer. Yes. When is St. Patrick's Day? Friday? Coming up Friday, St. Patrick's
St.
Day?
Patrick's Day already.
Yeah, boy.
St. Patrick's Day 2019 is when they pulled the plug on all the local businesses around here
Oh,
for the
brutal.
for the for the vid.
19 they did that?
No, 20. Sorry, 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I bought this truck at the end of February. Like I literally started my first run with this truck on March 1st, 2020. And then 3 weeks into it, right about the time my first payment was coming due, they were pretty much shutting the country down. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell am I going to do? So, yeah, fun times. Fun times. Adam says, evening all from the ice roads of North Dakota. The icy roads of North Dakota. How's the wind blowing up there? That's what I always ask people in North Dakota, because that's really what makes the difference up there, man. That 100-mile-an-hour wind is just cut you in half. Gary Bates, channel member, made it in the house, made it. Got to replay CD in Marathon. Yeah, that was a banger. KG's in Vegas delivering some cheap freight. Come on. What you know about cheap freight DIY?
Mm. He was actually delivering cheap frights, he said. So he's just gonna walk around the street and boo,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no
Okay.
charge, boo,
A, a
no
nickel,
charge.
a nickel per scare.
Yes, yes.
I got you. I got you. Cheap freights. So, uh, I was gonna haul some cheap freight today. I had my mind set on it, and then the damnedest thing, I was going down the road, and a truck blew my doors off at 100 mile an hour, and on the back, he had a little sticker that said, "Say no to cheap freight." And I said, "Well, damn."
Chat GPT couldn't have said it better. Oh,
Yeah.
let me ask Chat GPT if I should say no to cheap freight. Give me 1 second.
Uh, Cadillac Jack, regenerative farming. Yes, thank you, Cadillac Jack. I couldn't get that right. Yeah, regenerative farming. I think there's a big need for that in this country, and I think if we could feed more people doing that, it would be better for the land. Um,
Wow, Chat
but
GPT is going off.
what did it say?
We got about a whole page so far. It says
Nice.
whether or not to say no to cheap freight depends on the specific circumstances and your priorities. Here's some things to consider: quality and reliability, It's got a whole paragraph about that. Cost
Nice.
versus value. It's got a whole paragraph about that. And risk tolerance. Whole story about that.
Nice.
And ultimately, the decision to say no to cheap freight will depend on your specific needs and priorities. It's important to weigh the pros and cons carefully and consider the long term impact on your business before making a decision.
Whew.
I say we just spend the rest of the night asking ChatGPT about our outlooks here.
Ask it. Okay, we got a medical question here. Joe Little says, doctor told me I was pre-diabetic. I went keto and can't believe how much better I feel.
Hmm,
Ask Chat GPT, should I go keto?
okay. Go keto. As an AI language model, I cannot provide personalized medical advice or make recommendations without knowing your individual health status. Then it goes on to tell me a whole story about the ketogenic diet.
Okay.
Worthless. Yeah, ChatGPT has failed me.
Yeah, I'm going over to Bing AI. Let me log in over there.
Oh, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT: is Bing AI better than ChatGPT?
Hey. Oh, hey, speaking of great stories, is there any possible way I could tempt you into telling the story about what you did to your ex-employer um, via job applications?
Well, you're gonna have to set the table for it. I just want to tell that story out of the blue. Like it won't
Well,
make any sense. Need some context around it.
okay, well, no, I think that one flies either way. But anyway, um, the reason I was thinking about that, I was going to say I'll do stuff through Bing and you do stuff through Chat GPT, and we'll have them like go head to head, and the confusion of it would be amazing, and that's what made me think of you and um, you know, um, yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
uh, it
I think it's
doesn't
worth
say
telling, but if you want to save it,
ChatGPT does not say which is better. It just goes on to
uh,
outline the differences and the similarities. It says being AI may be better suited for tasks such as image search or language translation, while ChatGPT may be more suitable for generating human-like text in response to prompts. So there you
okay.
go. So what we were talking about, dumb stuff we did when we were younger,
Yes.
um, or actually things that were just off the chain funny.
Yeah, I was talking about on Howard Stern where they had two Chinese restaurants
Oh, yeah.
call each other. And it was great because one was like, "You want pick up or delivery?" And the other was like, "Pick up or delivery?" Yeah, we offer pick up. And it was like just the confusion of two Chinese restaurants that had been called via three-way and then linked together. And you had told me about some confusion you had created years ago,
Oh,
and it had to do with an ex-boss, and it was just too good. I got to hear this story again.
so when I was younger and much less mature, uh, I worked at a restaurant. I was a manager at a restaurant, and we had a competing restaurant. Both national chains, a competing restaurant across the road. And I was friendly with my boss to the point where, I knew a good deal of details about his life. I've been to their house, so I know where they live and their address, and obviously know their phone number. I know um, all about the family and the kids, and um, we worked very closely together, so I got to know what his signature looks like. Learned where he went to college, um, his past educational history. You know, where did he live? Where did he work? I had, as you kids like to say, I had the goods on him. So, and this guy was a very, very prim and proper, like presented himself as no fun Johnny. So one day he made me mad and mad enough to blow it up. So I went across the street and I asked for a job application, and I filled out the job application as if I was him. I filled him out a job application to find that feller another job, and I turned it in and I left. And they called the gentleman for a job interview, and he's like, "Well, this is weird, but yeah, I'll do an interview with you." So he went across the street for the interview, and he thought he was there to interview the gentleman from that store, and that guy thought he was interviewing my boss for a job over there, and and they sat there talking for about a half hour, and before it dawned on neither one of them, like, something ain't right here.
Right.
And the guy from across the street showed him, pushed the application over. He's like, I didn't fill this out. Whoever did has got my signature down and knows all this. And who the hell could have done this? They never, 30 years later, never did figure out it was me. And
Oh man.
and my boss just is like, couldn't have been more embarrassed. He's like, I thought I was here to interview you. I thought you were applying for a job. The other guy's like, no, I'm interviewing you. And why would you turn in an application and then you interview me? Oh, the next day he was talking about it at work, and I'm just sitting there dying inside, and I
Oh man.
can't have any part of this, because I can't keep a straight face. Oh, so funny. But yeah,
Did he
that
did
was
he
that was the
ever
highlight
find
of my
out?
life. Not that I know of. It remained a mystery.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, no, that's too much. That was a great story, man. You told that the other day. I don't know. It just struck me as so damn funny. I was like, who does
It was
this?
it was classic. It was classic. I will say that.
Okay, so I asked Bing. Bing said the keto diet is great for lots of people, but I didn't get into their AI. I got to go on my phone and get it. So we'll worry about that later. Regenerative farming, yes. Dee McGee says just keep challenging your audience, man. They can fill a butt hurt report if they feel they need to do so. Yes, exactly. Um, Paul says, "Oh, nice. Sorry, but the misinformation on the interstates, I didn't know they changed it. No, you're, yeah,
They didn't change it. It just got screwed up.
yeah, yeah. They, there's interstates that like 24, 74 is one of them. 69 is another one. They just start and stop in different states, and they're not
How about
complete yet.
how about this one? There's an Interstate 76 in Pennsylvania, and then there's also an Interstate 76 in Colorado, and they do not connect.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing with 74. 74 is in North Carolina, and then
And in
it's
Illinois.
yeah, and then it's in Indiana, in Illinois. It's like it doesn't connect. And from what I've read, they have no plans on connecting any of that anytime soon. 69's the same way. Do you know this will stir some people's pot, but I-69 through Tennessee was supposed to follow like US 61, I believe, and they had the money appropriated to do that, and all of a sudden, instead of building I-69 through Tennessee, which would be a very convenient freeway to have, by the way, they decided to rebuild a city in Iraq with that $170 million they had set
Mm,
aside. So,
hey,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
They're gonna
uh,
name it Interstate up yours over there.
yeah, exactly. Ralph says, grow up on a farm. We raised everything. Need factory farms to feed the world. Joe says cows run, then chickens and goats can't get enough chicken that way. Maybe the world don't eat as much chicken if it's that way. Um, I don't know. I mean, I agree with you on some of that. Like we do need some factory farming, or like millions and people would starve to death in the short term. But like they're saying, 60 years, a lot could change in 60 years as far as farming goes. I mean, look where we were 60 years ago from today. What would that put you back in the 60s? I mean, look at production per acre in the 60s compared to now. Um, yeah,
But also look at health. then versus now.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That's what I look at when it comes to factory farming. Near where my mother lives, there is a little piece of property where they are putting up 12 chicken houses on like a 4 or 5 acre piece of property. Full size, like 250,000 chickens per barn size facility. They're going to be raising millions of chickens, like it's just, I don't know. Eh, there's some messed up things in agriculture these days,
Hmm.
that, you know, it's got its pros and its cons, like everything. Chief Ray Holler says, I grilled some ribeyes. There you go, on the lift gate this weekend. Hell to the yeah. Get you a butane stove. If you don't know, I have a second channel called Trucking with Diabetes. Go check that out. I do a lot of cooking over there. I cooked some Philly cheesesteak omelet tacos yesterday over there. If you're interested, go check that out. Go check that out. So there's usually a shortage on something every year. People are talking about a lot of shortages right now. Is that all the hype besides inflation stuff? Yeah, exactly. Let's get some shortage. What's going to be a shortage on this year, DIY? If you had to guess, what's the shortage this year?
I'm going to say jobs. Um,
Ouch!
uh,
Ouch!
the ability to pay your bills. Um,
Uh,
food in the pantry, refrigerator.
for
Um,
yeah,
oh, I'm sorry.
nice.
Off topic.
No, no,
Too
spot
soon.
on, spot on.
Okay.
No, no, coming to a bank run near you. I was going to say liquidity in the banking system, maybe.
Mm,
Um, could be. Ralph says I'm in Hamilton, Ohio, cold storage doing a 34. There you go. They have me a 3-stop, 600-mile load in Wednesday afternoon, going off on the boss. I've been here since 1 p.m. Saturday. Damn it. Damn it. How's Tyson on detention pay? Does Tyson do you good with detention pay? I know they pay good per mile, but in the reefer game, especially hauling meat, man, that detention's got to be on point. Chief Freight Holler says azaleas are what everyone loves at the Masters tournament. Oh, okay. I'm in the Augusta, Georgia area, so most businesses and homes have azaleas. If I never see another one, I'll be fine. Okay. Um, DIY is looking younger since the ice bath. Ooh, there you go. Jonathan
mm,
throwing you a compliment.
damn it.
Um, maybe. Doctor told him pre-diabetic. He went keto. Not a bad way to be, man. Old Roscoe says if your body can't handle the carbs, then you're sure keto. Yeah, yeah. My body just doesn't like the carbs. Like, and it has a big difference between like a natural food carb versus a processed food carb. Big difference. Like
Yeah.
if I have some
Hey,
vegetables or yeah,
sorry about this, but I'm gonna have to bow out on you.
no worries. Thanks for
Check out
stopping
early
by,
tonight.
DIY.
Yeah, thanks for
Appreciate it.
having me. We'll
Appreciate
talk
it.
to you later.
Yeah, that was DIY, folks. But yeah. The if I eat a processed carb, boy, it just does not work well with me. Cliff says, ask Bing in chat thoughts on flat nose trucks versus newer models. Ooh, that's a good one. They're both all that's on my phone. I don't know my login for the ask when AI will take over the world. Oof. I don't want to know. 76 is in Ohio as well. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I wrote a little bit of that today. Uh, Akron area. Yep. Channel 19 in the house. Time's getting tough. Okay Foods only worked 16 hours last week. Wow. I'm on the beef and tortilla only diet. Ooh, that don't sound bad. I like that. Paul E says, what do you guys think about newer traffic patterns, the diverging diamond interchange, where you crisscross lanes on an overpass always feels weird. I hear it helps traffic flow better, though. Um, I don't know. I'm not against the diverging diamond. The intersection has to be right, though, because if the intersection's not right, it creates a weird intersection. Now, one thing I will tell you, if you're getting off the freeway and you're making a left onto a diverging diamond, you can make a left you can make a left on a red light in most states. Of course, look at your state. In Minnesota, you can make a left on red if it's a one-way to a one-way, and an exit ramp is one way, and the diverging diamond goes one way. So I have to deal with one occasionally. And Minnesota's big on them. There's a bunch of those in the Minneapolis area, diverging diamonds. But it kills me because people will sit at that red light forever. And I'm like, the other light's green. If you would just go, we can make two lights at one time. But a lot of people don't know that you can make that left on red if it's a one way to a one way in Minnesota. Chinese phone prank. Yes. YouTube watch. Okay. Yeah. Is that the Howard Stern one? The Confucia or whatever the hell it's called. Man, that is funny. Man, is that funny. Let me click on this here. Hopefully I got it. There we go. Um, yeah, I'll look that up. Uh, Chinese confusion. Yes, there you go. It's great. It's great. Have two Chinese restaurants call each other. Midwest Mike's in the house. Just found I got type 2 diabetes, and your other channel has become a great resource and info. I never thought I would need it. Life changes fast sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, everybody go check out that second channel, Trucking with Diabetes. I much appreciate you go over there and check that out. Um, it's I'm not trying to preach to you over there. I'm just kind of showing you what works for me, what doesn't work. That's more what I'm going for over there. It just sometimes life works weird, man. Copy. Let me see if I can drop this in over here. Paste. Paste. There you go. There's a link to Trucking with Diabetes. Click on that if you don't know it, guys. I just hit 1,000 subscribers over there, by the way. Thanks everybody that did subscribe. I appreciate that. We're up to 1,007 subscribers. So like just this past week, I broke the 1,000 subscriber mark over there. The channel's growing, getting good views over there. So go check it out. Your second channel is what got me cooking in the truck. Haven't ate at a truck stop since November. That's me, man. Right here. I cooked me uh I cooked me a pack of chicken. I cooked me a pack of chicken tonight, and I ate two of these, and I got two more for tomorrow. Takes a couple minutes, but hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. Um, you know, I try to cook in the truck as much as I can, save that money. It works. Jackknife TV says John Deere just announced they're going to a 100% autonomous by 2030 or something like that. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. It's just the way of the world, man. It's the way of the world. Dio says shortages on freight. Yes, that's a good one. Egg and chicken production down a lot. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. We're squeezing. I think what's going on here, I think the rich people are squeezing the farmers right now. The people who own the future contracts on the feed, that's who's getting rich right now. The people who own the future contracts on the feed and the fertilize. That's who's making all the money because the farmers aren't making this money. You go to the grocery store and a dozen eggs is $6. The farmer's getting the same amount he was making last year. Like he's probably getting a little bit more per egg, but inflation's killing the farmers with the feed prices and the fuel prices and the building and the interest rates going up. Like farmers aren't making any more. They're getting hammered. But the rich people that buy all the futures, they're probably the ones making the money, in my opinion. Hate to say it, but it's probably true. WCF Invader says, "What up, boys? What was the total, by the way, DIY? Like $6,000 so far. He's going to put out a video once everything's calculated and tallied up. He's got a couple people waiting to come back in and give him some more. So, Jackknife TV says, when I get Tyson loads on the spot market going to the broker, I might get 100 to 200 bucks if I was lucky for detention. Yeah." Yeah, that hurts on a load like that. I picked up a beef load for Tyson out in what was that Amarillo? Sat there forever, and man, they would not paid attention on that. It was a bummer. Jackknife says, right now I'm stuck on a Walmart load. It came out too late. I missed the appointment, was told Tyson would reschedule so I can then Tyson never notified us of the appointment, so we missed the second. Damn it, boy. That is a bummer. Jackknife TV says, I was sitting for a 34-hour break. I've been told that I'm going to get $40 an hour for the time I was sitting waiting for the load to get done and for the 34-hour break, but highly doubt it. Well, good luck. I mean, hey, I hope it works for you. I mean, I'm not being sarcastic there. I really do. I hate seeing truckers get kind of bent over a little bit there. CashisKingtrucking in the house. That's me, if you don't know. That's my second channel, Trucking with Diabetes. Just broke 1,000 subscribers over there, so go check out that channel. I sent a link to a buddy of mine today. He was talking about. I got him to order one of those butane stoves, and that butane stove, they're on sale right now over on Amazon. So go watch my new diabetes video, and yeah, buy you one of those butane stoves, man. They are absolutely, I mean, they're money. I don't care what anybody says. They're money, real money. Let me see here. There you go. There's a link to the butane stove if you want one of those. They're on sale right now. They're selling a butane stove and 4 cans of butane for like $45 over on Amazon right now. That's the way I cook. It's the best way I found. I like the English roundabouts, but they are too tight for semis and a lot of cities delivery trucks. Yeah, the roundabout is making a huge comeback in this country. Wisconsin and Minnesota, tons of roundabouts now. And, they're set up for trucks, but I'm not a fan of them because you have to turn your wheel really hard one way and then to get into the roundabout, and then you got to turn it really hard to go around the roundabout. And to me, it's like, I don't like cut sharp turns like that because it makes you freight want to, do things back there. You got to slow down, obviously, but even slowing down, when you got to make a sharp turn like that and then immediately sharp turn back, you're kind of, your truck and trailer going this way, and then immediately you have to go this way and then that way again. And it makes the trailer do like, but they say they're a lot safer. That's why they're putting them in. They say roundabouts are a lot safer. And I can see that. You run a red light at full speed versus a roundabout, it's kind of a glancing, type thing. Lewis says, Sup Cash, my authority is going active this week. Any advice? Try to make as many connections as you can because this freight market is brutal right now. Try to find something that you can build some consistency on right now. That would be my advice. David says, it doesn't help that the government has made chicken farmers kill all birds and one gets the bird flu. Yes. That's what I mean, I think they're squeezing farmers right now. That's what I see. I may be wrong. I don't know ever, I don't know. I miss a lot of this, but yeah. Diddy McGee says, congrats on beating those points, man. Fight the power. Yeah. That company is CIS, man. They are awesome. Awesome, guys. Go check those people out. They done me right. I gotta say, they done me right. I appreciate those people. They were very nice. Anytime I had to talk with them, very nice, very informed. I can't say enough good about them, honestly. Let me see if I can get it up here on the screen. Let's see here. There we go. There's their website. If anybody doesn't know, go check them out. They do a lot of good for drivers. I think the lady told me, the one I talked to the other day, that I think she said she had done 100 data queues already this year that had resulted in positive, So, you got driver training, like if you need some driver training, um, safety plans, classes, free consultation. You can call them there. They got their number up here at the top. Give them a call. I mean, they do a lot of stuff like this right here. Look, mock audits. Know what to expect. Our team will work on site with your safety staff to check compliance with all applicable FMCSA regulations. We leave no stone unturned, helping you identify and address risk and prepare for a real audit. I mean, like, that's amazing. Like, that's amazing that someone's doing that. Um, yeah, it's crazy the stuff they offer. I went through all their website the other day before I talked to the lady on the phone about doing that video, and because I wanted to do a video, man. Like that really that was amazing to me that they could get that done like they did. Um, you know, so they got service online courses designed to provide an overview of Canada's federal hours of service regulations. Okay, they got them for Canada too. Corrective active training, um, hours of service, and supporting documents. Little things like that, man. Um, they're a great resource. They really are. I'm gonna talk about them more in the future and do more videos on them. Yeah, yeah, they're good. They're good. Uh, let's see. Did I miss something? Let me see. Where am I at? Where am I at? Because supposedly it's transmittance to humans now. Yeah, hey, that don't surprise me none. There's the butane stove. If anybody want to click on that, go buy you a butane stove. I highly recommend it. Just use some common sense. It's gas in a stove in a truck. Don't burn your truck down. But honestly, I cook in a cabinet back there, and it's never melted or like caused anything to like contort or melt. And it's all plastic back there, so it's very safe. But you do need to crack your windows a little bit. Like it's butane, so you want to get some fresh air in. But like today when I was cooking that chicken, I literally cracked both windows about this much. Just enough so a little fresh air can get in. That's all you need. Like that one little can of butane burning is not going to like suffocate you to death in a matter of 20 minutes. I have cooked in here with the windows up using it. I forgot to roll the windows down. I had no problem. But just to be safe, I like to crack a vent or crack a window. Dio says, my 1 million mile 2013 Cascadia has been diagnosed with needing a one box. I'm planning on replacing the one box. What do you think? Yes, no. Motor still appears strong, not burning oil, DD15. I would get a oil sample done on it, but yeah, I would probably just put a one box on it. If you can get a one box, I would put one on it. I mean, right now, I think trucks are still coming down in price. Right now, I don't think I'd want to buy a truck at this moment. I don't think it's a bad time to buy a truck. Prices have definitely come down off the highs a lot. But yeah. Paul says, at this point, farming is being assaulted on all fronts. A guy can't even cook a steak anymore without being shamed. Yeah, eat the bugs, live in a capsule. Yeah, true that, man. True that. When they get on there and they talk about, cows are polluting the earth, I'm like, cows are not polluting the earth. You know, like let's face it. Like there's things going on like with big corporations, like look at this CSX railroad derailment. They're trying to cover that up and tell me that the water's not polluted. And then you watch the news and there's a guy throwing a rock in a creek and the rock literally just bubbles up oil. Like it's like, you come on, man. Come on, man. Uh, you know, I'm sure YouTube's going to take this live down for misinformation or whatever, but I don't believe no damn eating a piece of steak don't pollute the earth, you know. And that damn Beyond stuff, it's horrible to me. I tried that Beyond burger at Burger King when it first came out. No, thank you. And then you look and see what all that's made out of, and it's like, uh, I don't know, eat some beef or eat 47 different chemicals. What's in it for me, you know? Ralph says, why egg shortages? Hard to buy baby chicks for people can't have yard birds. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's all a squeeze. They're squeezing us. It's kind of how I see it. It's control. Here's the thing. Let me get into a little gray area here that might get me in trouble on YouTube, but ultimately it's about control. That's what it is. Like the people in charge, they're where they're at for a reason. You know, I was talking to a buddy of mine today about someone who becomes a billionaire. I said the thing of it is, if you're going to become a billionaire, you got to have a mindset of you want to be in control of everything. And he said, well, if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't want to be in control of everything. And I said, that's why you'll never have $1 billion. You know, you got to have a certain craziness to get to that level, you know. Um, I've made millions of dollars in my life, and I can tell you the difference. You know why I don't have a second truck, a third truck, a fourth truck? It's because the amount of effort it takes and the things you have to do to grow and be successful, I don't want to go through anymore. I'm happy. I'm content where what I'm doing. But like these guys that make it to billionaire level, $100 million in the bank level, like that's crazy, man. The things you got to go through to get there. But to get there, you got to have a mindset of like you want to be in control. You know, like look at Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. You know, I mean that guy clearly wants to be in control of everything. Like he's crazy, in my opinion. Um, Joseph's got to grease that fifth wheel to make it through that roundabout. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of that, I'm gonna drop my trailer tomorrow and grease my fifth wheel real good. I haven't greased that fifth wheel in probably about a month now. It probably needs it. I probably need to put a tube of grease on her because I'm about 10,000 miles in, maybe 7 or 8,000 miles in on an oil change, and it hasn't been greased since then. So I like to grease it about every week or two. Thanks for the reminder. With Bofi says, Lewis, go watch live DIY with CDN Freight Broker earlier today. Great tips to stand out as a business and build connections. Exactly. Thank you for that with Bofi. Most definitely watch it. Watch a lot of what DIY's got over there, man. You know, if you really go back and watch some of those lives he did with Paul back when the freight market was on fire, man, they was just throwing gems out there. But everybody was like, "Ah, just run the spot market. The spot market's on fire." And it's like, they were telling people like years ago, like build something, get some connections. Backwoods PNW says, glad to catch the live bro like button, y'all, man. Yeah, damn it, boy. Yeah, everybody smash that like button for me if you could. Jackknife TV says there's a lot of safer, more efficient in rural areas where people have a soul. Around about a New Jersey, forgot about it's a wheel of death. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. Like some people don't even stop when they come into them. There's one in Indiana over there off of US 20, man. Them people don't even slow down. They don't stop. They just boom, they're in the roundabout. It's like, damn, boy. Paul says I might have to get me a lunchbox stove again. You can make some good meals out of that. Yeah, yeah, those little butane stoves. Check it out. Click that link. Go over to Amazon. Definitely. Um, John says, evening, y'all. Jackknife 2013 Cascadia with 1,000,000 miles on it, either a used one box or possibly have a few parts fall off. Yeah, I would put the one box on it and run it, man. If it's been a good truck for 1,000,000 miles, shit, don't stop, man. Run it, run it. Jackknife Cascadias are rather easy to get a delete, especially those years. I would not delete a truck. I would not. Um, Everybody I know personally that has deleted a truck has regretted it like almost immediately. My 2014 Cascadia, I sold it. The guy who bought it got it deleted, and then the fuel system went out because they deleted it. And here's the thing: if you delete it, you have to provide more fuel to the fuel system to overcome. It's a whole thing with Detroit's, and you basically, when you delete it, go ahead and prepare. You're going to have about $15,000 to $20,000 worth of fuel system repairs coming at you. I don't know. To each their own, but it ain't for me. Just do the maintenance on the emission systems. Like when you're supposed to replace the DPF filters, replace the DPF filters. When supposed to do this, do your maintenance. And a truck, most of the time they work pretty good. Kelly just says volcanoes are the biggest polluters. There you go. Maybe we should just cap them all. Yes. Can I grill my steak over a volcano? Oh my God. Would I be the devil then? Uh, um, Ralph says cows farts destroy America. Guess they don't smell mine. No, Ralph. They tell me you're good. You can fart all you want. Oh man, I love that. Cow burps. Oh, what's the biggest pollutant on earth? Cow burps. Are you out of your mind? Cow burps? Like, have you seen the smokestack coming off of a coal burning power plant? I mean, David Evers says, control the food, control the people, 100%. Control their money, control their water, control their food, control their jobs. You got them. You got them right under your thumb. That's what they're doing. Farm Off Fanatic says he's evil. Yeah, probably talking about Billy Boy Gates over there. Ralph says China buying farmland. Yeah, Smithfield. Like I couldn't understand how they let when they let China buy Smithfield Foods. I was like, what are we doing? Like it's like one of the largest meat producers in the country, and you're going to let a foreign country that's not really our friend buy them? Are you out of your mind? Hey, let's sell out $5 billion. Sure, give them all the pork. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, they're producing the pork in this country, and if they wanted to, they could just start shipping it all over to China. I mean, they own Smithfield Foods, like made no sense to me. Paul says lunchbox stoves are more than the butane ones I see. Okay. That little butane stove I got is great for cooking in the truck. I cook almost every day on it. It's very efficient. I get probably 7 to 10 different cookings, I guess I would say. I cook on it 7 to 10 times per $3 can of butane. It's money. I love it. Razorbacks in the house. I'm glad to be a trucker and not a banker nowadays. Whew, we're kind of in the same boat, aren't we? Yeah. Whew, banks are having it rough right now. Robert B said so many roundabouts in the Green Bay, Wisconsin. I got dizzy and ran my truck right into Lake Michigan. Come on. Wisconsin loves a roundabout, dude. There's one area, uh, I think it's in Wilson, Wisconsin. It's like roundabout. You go from, and I know it's like this in Edina, Minnesota. Edina, Minnesota has one of these. You go from one roundabout into another roundabout, and then you go under the freeway and you go into another roundabout, and then that one goes into another. Literally within a half a mile, you go through 4 roundabouts, and it's like you just pray to God you took the right turn. That's all you can do. Bay Beach, yeah, the bridge is out. Drove it right into the lake. Paul says, I'm talking about that Road Pro one that takes like 2 hours to cook and needs a liner. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. The lunchbox, I got you. To flip over, got the liner. Yeah, totally. The one that you cook with, Cash, is probably way more convenient. I have to check it out in the other channel. Yes. Yeah, check out my other channel, guys. I do appreciate it. I just hit 1,000 subscribers over there, but it's not monetized. I need a lot of watch time over there because I don't put out videos over there very much. So I need the watch time. Ralph says, glad Tyson has chicken, beef, and pork, and so many other products. So many restaurants use Tyson. Yeah, the world runs on chicken nuggets. I mean, the people that say the country runs on Dunkin', they've never delivered chicken nuggets. I mean, damn, when I used to drive for Cisco Foods and deliver to the University of Minnesota, you could not believe the amount of chicken nuggets that gets delivered to them cafeterias at the college. I mean, like some of them will take an entire pallet of chicken like 2 or 3 times a week. Crazy. But yeah, um, since per mile says, have you ever thought about trying an air fryer in the rig? Thinking about that, I got an air fryer right back there. I got an air fryer back there. It's too inconvenient for me. I'm actually going to drop that off at the house next time I'm by the house. The old lady said she wanted that, so I'm going to drop it off at the house. To me, I have to idle the truck to run the air fryer. It takes a lot of electricity to run the air fryer. So for me, I'd rather just use the butane stove because butane is cheaper than diesel, and I don't like to idle my truck. So it's nice, but it's to me, if you line the air fryer with foil, which I like to line everything with foil, it makes cleanup really easy. It kind of like doesn't do what an air fryer should really do. But I do like air fryers. It's just it just wasn't right for me in this truck. Um, but yeah, I like air fryers. I do. Cadillac Jake says, yeah, those roundabouts in Minnesota are ridiculous. Just go get to one fuel stop has 4 roundabouts. Yeah, exactly. They're getting a little crazy with it. Ralph says, my town in Statesville, North Carolina has a circle jerk. Is that what they're called? Go 1,000 feet and then switch lanes to go under I-40, then back. Yes, okay. Oh my God, I may start calling roundabout circle jerks. Sorry, it's too good. Paul, he says, since they raise natural gas for utilities, I think I'll cook with that thing at home too. um, those things are actually the ones that I look at on Amazon, the one I got a link to there. Um, those are actually set up for restaurants, you know, like that need an extra eye to like warm stuff and heat stuff. But I mean, dude, you can get some real heat out of those things. That little butane stove I got is like 7,000 BTUs. I mean, you can burn it. You can burn an egg to a crisp in about 2 seconds if you cut it all the way up, you know. But I like gas heat because you can regulate your heat a little better with gas, in my opinion. WCF Invader says, geez, I thought the double roundabout I call the figure 8 down here was bad. No comparison to the 4 roundabout you got up there. Yeah, there's one up there, and I think it's in Edina, and it's off of US 169. It is crazy. It's literally 4 roundabouts, like in a. It's like we don't. What are we doing here? Like, um, Anthrax 12.4 says, hey, Dad, what up? What up? DD McGee deleted a 903 once, deleted it right out of the truck. Okay, there you go. That's the way to do it. Ralph says, what I call them, because a jerk had to design it. Oh, that's classic. That's Ralph. That's Ralph for you right there. Everybody go check out Ralph's channel. He's a good guy. Um, I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna hop off of here. Go check out Ralph. I think I made him I can't tell on StreamYard here, but I'm pretty sure I made him a moderator. Go check out Ralph. Who else is in here needs a shout out? Farmall Fanatic, one of my favorite channels. I don't even own a tractor, but I find myself watching a lot of Farmall Fanatic. I'm living vicariously through him, I guess. Jackknife TV, good channel. Go check him out. Go check him out. My channel members, thank you, David Edwards. I appreciate you. Um, much appreciated. Trying to do a few. I haven't been up through here looking at people's channels here lately, but yeah, go check them out. Thanks everybody for the super chats. I'm out of here. I appreciate everybody keeping it real and hanging out with me tonight. Have a great night. Hope you have a great week next week. Whether you're trucking or whatever you're doing, I much appreciate it. Thank you.